This is ESPN Esports. I'm Arda Ocal here at the Big House in Detroit, Michigan with Mew2King, who returned to action here in the Melee Singles Tournament and had a great showing. You placed in 6th, I believe. It was a great showing. In 5th? 5th. Fantastic showing. Incredible victories. How did it feel?
I wasn't even sure if I'd win round 2 pools, because the truth is, in the past year, I've just been playing like random games, sleeping a lot, playing Ultimate, and I haven't really been. And I've been playing a bit of Melee recently, like the past 2 weeks. I've mainly just been fighting CPUs the vast majority of the time. Sometimes people come over, but the vast majority of the time this past year I've barely played. So I really expected to just get molly whooped. Since since I started Melee, I've never taken that long of a hiatus. Ever.
Well, it was a 9-month hiatus. Can you just take us through the decision, why you decided to get back into competition, and why the Big House in particular?
Okay. Do you want to be fully honest?
Yeah, of course.
It was a sub goal.
It was a sub goal. Did you reach the sub goal? Do you know that?
Yes.
You did. Okay, good.
Dude, it's like I've always
you reached the sub goal, and then the
like,
reward was you would
I've
compete.
always wanted like the long-term security lifestyle of people like Zero and Mango, who have a very successful like Twitch and or YouTube. Yeah. And I've always wanted that for myself because then it would give me security. Okay. For most of my life, I've been fighting for like scraps of money. Like basically, even in the old days before sponsorships, for 10 years I competed, just because I loved it, but also to survive. Obviously, we're in a different era now, but understanding that, like, after experiencing that so long, I just didn't want to do that forever. I wanted a more secure future, so that's why, like, sub goal, because I was like, okay, if this will help what I want, then I'll give people what they want too. And obviously, I don't mind doing that either.
Is it going to take sub goals for you to continue to compete?
I have not thought this far ahead.
Fair enough.
I don't know. But I will say
How did you feel?
If people keep supporting me, I will keep doing this.
How did you feel competing again? It was the first time in 9 months. How did it feel, and did it ignite the fire inside of you?
Yes, but it's also like I feel I played a lot better in the friendlies than I did on the States, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was playing amazing in friendlies, and then in turn, my hands wouldn't do anything. I don't know if it's like mental issues or it's just I'm not used to the shield stun because I'm used to ultimate buffering. Like if Bowser upbeats out a shield, he does it right away. It doesn't matter when you hit his shield. Where in Melee, you have to be like frame perfect and stuff. It's like a combination of like mental and like I'm just not used to it. I'm not really sure what it is. But I do know that my peak has the capability of winning these turns. Like I'm bad enough where I could lose in round 2 pools, but I'm good enough where I could get first in a major. I'm kind of a wild card, and it's kind of because of a lot of inconsistencies, like my gameplay, you never know what to expect. It's like, hit it. I'm like the Game Watch Hammer. I'm a Game Watch Hammer. You just throw out a hammer, you don't know what number version of me you're going to get. It's just random. That's what it feels like. That's kind of what it feels like.
But you still feel like you have it to be able to compete at the highest levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you proved it here. You beat iBDW, you beat Hungrybox, and it was interesting because you had the same reaction on your face when you defeated both of them. It was almost like a mixture of relief and surprise.
Because I've been away for so long, dude. I didn't even expect to make that far. I didn't study anyone. I mean, I studied Xbox very little, like old. I didn't even watch our SmashCon set. I just warmed up against like a few human Jigglypuff players and just played against CPUs and practiced ledge dashes. I was like, well, hope for the best. I feel like I was pretty sloppy against in the more recent 2 sets, but against iBDW and Fiction and Xbox, I wasn't quite as bad. I don't know, like I'm still feeling out the game.
Just a little bit.
I feel kind of random when I play. Like I never know which version of me I'm gonna get, kind of, you know. But maybe it's because like when you're rusty, it's like inconsistencies will happen, you know. Like with Zane, since he's been playing, his lows are not gonna be that low. Since I haven't been playing, my lows are going to be really low. But I also have at one point been great, so my highs will also be very high. So there's a big range of variance, you know? That's kind of how I feel.
Take us through your last matchup here. It seemed like it was an upset, you being defeated, but also it felt like, it was a combination of a great run from you.
Yeah, I don't care. I like Fiction. I want him to succeed, obviously. Okay. But yeah, I definitely could have played much better in the Zane Fiction sets, in my personal opinion.
You were happy that Fiction was able to move on.
I like him as a person. He's actually a very good person.
A couple other questions for you. So how's the book coming along? Do you have a release date, any information?
Interesting. I was planning on, I was trying to finish it before Ultimate came out, but then I didn't quite get that deadline, or I wasn't fully satisfied with how it is. But Ultimate came out, I was trying to stream, get that Ultimate while it's new and everything. I was doing streaming and stuff. Now that Big House is over, I was thinking I'm going to focus on that again. I'm going to try to get it out within the next few months, hopefully. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to start working on it more. It's like 300-400 pages. It's like 400 pages. I need to figure out like what's important and express, maybe like get more opinions. I need more people, like more opinions. So I have to talk to very close, trusted people. The people that really know me, I really trust, and because I'm kind of like a weird guy, you know? Like, if you don't know me, I might come off the wrong way, but if you know me, you know I'm actually great, in my unbiased opinion.
So that's going to be coming in the near future.
Yeah. That's definitely a big goal of mine.
Last question for you. I know you sort of said...
Support my book when it comes out. That would be great for me.
Definitely purchase the book when it does come out. Last question for you. I know you said that you don't know, but I have a feeling, correct me if I'm wrong, my prediction is it will not be another 9 months until Mew2King competes in a Melee singles tournament again. Am I right or am I wrong? If I were a betting man, would I take that bet?
It would definitely be much sooner than that. But the thing is, like, I don't know if I could promise my best form. The thing is, I set the bar so high with things like Summit 6 and SmashCon 2018 stuff. After that tournament, I really just stopped playing. That was over a year ago. And, like, yeah, I entered the Summit and Genesis, but I didn't really prepare for them at all. And obviously, my results reflected that. This is the first time I've actually practiced, but it was mostly versus CPUs. So the majority of my practice was against CPUs.
So as a follow-up to that, the next time you fully decide to enter a tournament, will you go through a full training camp, so to speak?
No, I'm probably just going to enter and not train, if I'm being honest with you, because I'm probably just going to enter and not train for it. I'm just saying, I don't know if I could promise the best version of me just because I have other priorities right now. I still want to be successful on YouTube, still want to be successful on Twitch, still want to dabble in Ultimate, I still want to focus on my book. So I have some things that I want to focus on first. If you're asking if that could happen at some point in the future, that is a possibility. If you're asking if I think it would happen immediately, then I don't think so. Okay. That's just my opinion guess.
Well, Mew2King has a lot going on and a successful showing here at Big House. Thank you very much for your time.